let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And it's been we done it near the last of December for last year, and that was the 24th, and now we're into the January of the 25th. So we're just glad to be back, Mike.
Yeah, good to be here.
Good to be here. Definitely with a five, no doubt. Says, welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show, and your host is Steve and Mike Cox, and supported by IOUE, which is our Union Brothers, and we just can't have to have them.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty much. I mean, that's just the way it is. We're on channel 1086, and that's BBB Communications.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, let's back up a little bit, and while we got an opportunity here, give us some things that took place last year that we're going to be starting on this year.
As far as where to catch the fish. And
I don't care what I mean, it's all on you. You just, how you're catching them, where you're catching them.
I think after that last show we done, I think that was on a Monday or something, and we brought it up a day instead of doing it on Christmas Eve, and I went fishing on Christmas Eve, and I think we caught 23 crappie. And if you remember right, I brought them by there and let you get a few of them.
Yeah, I think that's right. Dang, what did I do with my phone? I leave it in the truck.
You must have.
Must have. Okay, we'll carry right on then.
We've had some good trips since then, and then we've had some that wasn't so good, you know. Maybe catch 5 or 6, or sometimes 10 or 12. But had another good trip there. I think caught 19, but it was pretty bad there for a while on the stripe and the catfish and the drum. We caught so many of them we run out of minnows.
Yeah.
And stuff. Couldn't get a crappie to bite at all. And, but anyway.
That was this this last December and this month here.
No, all of it was in January.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's good. So
yeah. And, you know, it's been tough sometimes to find them, and sometimes it ain't too tough. You know, we keep skipping around trying to start in a little bit shallower and work our way back out, looking for the minnows and the crappie. And you know, sometimes we find one here and one there, and then sometimes you get on the same piece of structure and catch 8 or 10 out of it or something. But once you find them stripe, I guess you better off just go find somewhere else, because every time you drop down there, there's a stripe jump on it. I've caught 2 in one time on there.
Yeah.
Drop down and catch one on each minnow.
Okay.
The catfish has been pretty bad, and I've been catching some of them big drum too. And, ain't been catching the bluegill that we normally catch. Caught a few, but not like we used to catch them. So, you know, finding the minnows is another thing. There's a couple of weeks ago, the depth finder wouldn't even read the bottom. He'd read down about 15 foot, and then the minnows were just so solid that the depth finder wouldn't even read to them. And stuff. So.
Well, you've seen, you know, none of that's new stuff. You've seen it over the years, and you know, you usually when we quit night fishing, sometimes you know, okay, so it's in September, depending on the cool air or the warmth and the cold. We usually wind up the end of September as far as the night fishing goes. And if they're biting pretty good, we'll continue on for another week or two, you know, at night and till it gets a little bit cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Usually, if it's in the 50s, it don't bother you. When it starts getting down in the 40s or so, then
Yeah.
you know.
And here's the deal: you got you got lake water there that's 65, 70 degrees.
Yeah.
You got our temperature that's 50 degrees, and me and you's wondering where our clothes are at.
Yeah, I wonder how come it's so fogged in.
Yeah, fogged in, and you know, we didn't bring enough clothes, and the lake water's, like I said, 65 degrees still yet. And but anyway, we you know, we usually knock it out sometimes a few weeks in October or whatever, and then you go on to November and December, and at that time you're crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And this past year, I put in down at Ladd's Landing several trips, and a few, I don't know, 4 or 5 trips up to Little Emery, and right before they pulled the water down there in Little Emery, dang, it was so shallow you couldn't get your boat in the water.
That's right.
I mean, so I had to go down there somewhere else and put the boat in and all that kind of stuff. But you know, that's just part of it. And but I thought, you know, there'd be enough water, but that was actually about 10 days between the time last time I put the boat on the trailer, and then it was about 10 days before I got back down there, and I swung in there, I was going to launch the boat out, and I said, that ain't going to happen. So I went over down to Ladd's Landing there and dropped her in right there. So, but you know, that's just part of what we do, and it's, you know, trying to stay up with the fish and basically I don't have any of that real fancy electronic stuff. I've got 2 old fish finders, one on the dash and one up there on the nose, and heck, I don't know. How old did you say that boat was?
18, 19-year-old or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Believe it is. Yeah, it's in that neighborhood for sure. Cause I got that one off that drawing up there, and then you went and got yours the next year.
2 years after that.
2 years after that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we're just tickled death to have them. But you got some electronics that I don't have. I usually try to let my baits, you know, call the shots.
Well, your front unit's the same as mine.
Yeah.
But I had to update because that one went out that was on the dash, and I tried to get another unit there to replace it, and I'd done been a month without a depth finder up there on the dash, and I called them up and talked to them, find out what the deal was. That I hadn't got nothing back, and he said that it would be a month, maybe month and a half before they had some available. So I had to trade up from an 8 to a 9, and they had some of them in stock, so I went up to a 9, an HDS 9, and touchscreen job, and you know,
Yeah.
them depth finders are something else, but it a little bit different operating a touch screen than what it is the old button job, but do the same purpose. Anyway, it ain't all that much different than yours. It shows about the same picture.
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. But, learning how to adjust them is the biggest thing.
Well, you were at the boat show this past weekend. To give us a little bit of insight, what caught your eye over there the most?
Well, they had a lot of nice boats over there, no doubt about it. I think they had 4 different dealers, and they was big on the kayak stuff over there. Several of them
Yeah.
on the kayaks and stuff, and seen a lot of baits and rods and reels especially, and
Yeah.
things. Some guys had a lot of jig stuff and skirts and different things like that, and some of them had just a mixture of everything, you know, hooks and sinkers and floaters and everything you could think of there. That one guy had there, and I bought another reel from a plug knocker, and the other one was kind of messing up on me, so I bought it and bought a few plastic zoom stuff there from Z-Hogs and stuff. And I think Gary bought a reel there that he another one of them close-faced Zebcos that he likes to crappie fish with and stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of nice stuff over there. There sure was. I mean, a lot of coats and jackets and rain suits and cold weather stuff, and you know, there's plenty of stuff there to check out. Depth finder stuff, they had all that. Several of them had that stuff covered up with them, and looked at a lot of it. So had a pretty good time over there. Met several people I hadn't seen in a long time. It was over there, and so we enjoyed it pretty good.
Well, that's wonderful. That's great. Yeah, I'm glad you got to go. And we got want to remember them Parrot boys. You know, Jeff and his brother, and for sure for filling in for us there that weekend. We had that problem, and they came over and done the show and went back home and watched it. So we really appreciate them guys helping us and that kind of thing. And they're welcome anytime. I always have been, for sure. So remember that. Now, Mike, you think you're ready to get into some film?
If you want to show it, I'm ready.
Okay. Chandler, can you get us some film going? All right, buddy.
Yeah. Yep. Keeper too. Yep.
Fish might caught.
All right. All right, Gary, got him a nice crappie there. Keep on, we might get a mess of crappie. That's a good one. We'll get back at them and see if we can find another. There's a crappie. Might even bring him in here. Good keeper. Put him in the box and see if we can get some more. There you go. In the box. Maybe we can get some more. That's 3. Keep back. Yeah, Gary's got one there. He gonna measure it and see if it'll make it. And we'll get back after him. All right, Gary's got him another nice crappie there. Another one just made a 10.5 there. That's a good 11 meter. Better. We'll put him in there and see if we can get some more. Oops. There's a good crappie. Yeah. Sure is a nice crappie there. You in here. Yeah, good crappie. Go ahead, there you go. Gotcha. What you need to do? Yeah, he's found him a nice crappie there. Yeah, sir. Real nice crappie. Okay. Get him in the box.
All right, folks, there old Mike is with a big old crappie now.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's a good one. Nice one, too. Yeah, sure is. I don't think we need no measuring tape for that, Mike. Huh?
Don't need it.
I believe that'll work.
That's it.
Needs your needle nose.
Get rid of these gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, have them needles. Just push down a little bit to it.
Yeah.
Get it down.
Buddy. All right. There we go. I got him. Good deal, Mike. Good job. All right. Looks like Mike's got another good one on here. We're waiting to see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's a good one. All right, Mike. Get him off there. I'll put him. Oh, God. Hold on. All right. Now then. Yeah. I'm glad he didn't flip and pull that hook in my finger. Sure enough. All right. There's another one for the skillet. Good deal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, Mike's got a, oh man, golly bum, what a crappie. Goodness gracious alive. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, about 10 of them right there and we'd have it whipped. Goodness gracious. That's a whopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, that's a dandy. For sure. Need some slacker, you got it. Needle nose. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I reckon. Yeah, fun.
16 inch.
Yeah, buddy, that's a dandy, Mike. Sure is. Good. Hey. All right, Mike's got another keeper crappie right there. Sure has. Need the needle nose.
Get the hook on the right way to get it out.
Yeah. All right. Good job, Mike. Looks good. All right, Mike's got something here. I don't know. Oh, my goodness gracious alive. Man alive. Yeah, right there's what it is. That blame catfish. Yeah, sure enough. Yeah.
That's a catfish.
That's a catfish. Yeah, it sure is, Mike. That's a dandy. And them suckers is stout, too. Yeah, they surely are. Yeah, they stout. All right, I'm going to get the camera off and see if I can get him up here in the boat. All right, there Mike is with another nice crappie now. Oh boy, that's good.
Good.
All right.
Puller.
All right. I got a good crappie right there. Mike's got a good one out there in the water. Yeah, right there's another good crappie. Oh yeah. Now you're coming on with it, Mike, when you're doubling up like that. Perfect, perfect. All right, there Mike is with another crappie. You want to check him, make sure he's legal?
Makes over 10.
Yeah. Good.
All right. There's another good crappie.
Sure is, Mike. Good Andy.
Real nice crappie. 15, 16 inches.
All right, Mike's got a pretty good crappie out here. We haven't seen it yet, but it sure has been putting up a good fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there he comes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good eater right there, Mike.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
He beat that. I got him.
All right. Good deal. That's a good deal. Oh. All right, Mike's got a good crappie out here. We can just get him in. Attaboy, Mike. I believe that'll make a keeper. Yeah, buddy. We'll check him just to make sure. Pretty good. All right. All right, there's another good crappie. Folks, good. He's about 12, 15, 12, 13 inches. Good. All right, there Mike is with another crappie. We're gonna check him, make sure he's legal. Good deal, Mike.
Yeah, he's got him another crappie there.
Yep.
Good keeper. Good keeper.
Yeah.
Right. We get in on hook, get him in the box. We can find another.
All right, Mike, get him off there and hand him to me. Get him in the box. Them dang hooks right there does a pretty good job of hooking them.
Yeah,
Say that.
them needle nose.
Needle nose, yeah. Yeah. Circle hook. You get it?
No, I ain't get it. Go on hand, let me do that.
Yeah. Get it. Believe you got it. Sure did. Believe you got it.
Push them in.
Well, we got a couple more minerals in here. Got him, Mike. Good deal. Good deal. Boy, good crappie. Oh, come here now. I got you, old buddy. All right, Mike's got one on here. Yeah, oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, boy. That's a good one. Sure is. All right, we'll get him off and get another one right quick. All right, there Mike has caught another good crappie. Another good one. Yeah, boy. All right, we'll get another one. All right, Mike's got another good crappie on here. We haven't seen it yet, but we know he's down there. Oh, yeah, there he is. Golly, bud. Kiss my grits. That's a good one. All right, I'll get him off here and get him in the live well. There's another good crappie. Attaboy, Mike.
You need to go what?
I need to go to the bait store.
What?
Get me some hooks and sinkers and stuff.
Well.
Yeah, a good keeper.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got you on record here now. now. That's a real nice crappie there. He's a good 16, 17 inches. Fat rascal, too. All right, here's fill the skillet up. You don't have to have no more with him. All right, there's got another dandy crappie there. Another 16 incher better. Real nice crappie. Okay, we get back after him. I gotta get rigged back up. I caught a small one there. It wouldn't quite make it. He was just a tad short, but got him on a white grub. Gary's found him another one down there. Another nice crappie there, good keeper. Yeah. Yes, sir. Good 11 incher. Put him in the box and see what else we can find. That grub. That white grub. Now we got him on. But Gary there, he done got one on the first drop. You can hardly see the screen for the sun, but we got a picture of him anyway. This is down here on Thursday after the first of the year, so we're breaking it in right. Got that? Another good drop. Good 14 inch.
Well, I get a hold of him, Mike.
Yeah. All right, Gary's got something on there. He don't know for sure what it is, whether it's a crappie or a drum or a catfish.
A pussycat.
Yeah, got a catfish. Okay, we'll get him off. See if we can get some more. Gary's got another on there. He might keep. He looks like he's 11 incher. Check him out and see. Make the line, we'll put him in the box. Oh, yeah. Huh? About 4 lines off the bottom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice drop. All right, Gary. Go down there. Got another bite. Got his glove hung up the hook. He got a good keeper crappie there. We'll get him in the box and see if we can find some more. Good 12 inch.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary's got him another good crappie there. I know he'll make 11, 12 inches. All right. We'll double check him and put him in the box. Me and Gary's back down here. After all this snow melted down a little bit, we managed to get down here, put in Blue Springs. We out here in the middle of the lake trying to fish for them. We've caught plenty of catfish and finally caught one crappie. We'll keep after them. Maybe we can catch a few more of them. That's a good crappie. He's good for 14. All right, we got him now. Gary got him a good crappie there. Nice one. We'll, get him in the box. See what we can do with him. See if we can find some more. All right, now we're recording. Gary got him another one there, nice one, good keeper. 12 inch, 11, 12 inch, good 12 inches, I think. All right, put him in there. Another nice crappie. Real nice crappie. One of them big old good ones. Frying pan size. All right, folks. I'm back down here at Big Springs put in. Things look pretty good. Thawed out a little bit. The lake ain't froze over or nothing. Gonna be a nice day. Me and Gary's down here. Brought my uncle with me. You can see all the structure they put in here, these plastic pipe and everything. Trees and one thing and another, getting ready for bass season. Anyway, we'll get out here and see if we can catch a crappie or two, and we'll see you on the flip side. Me and Gary got one at the same time. He got one and I got one. We'll see if we can get them in the box and get some more. All right, folks, dropped right back and caught another one there. And Gary, so we're going to see if we can get him in the box and see what we can do with him. All right, there's another one there. He's about 4 winds up off the bottom. Good crappie there, good 14-incher. All right, get him in the live well before one takes your pole and runs off with it. Okay, got another nice crappie there. He's almost 11 inches, so we'll get him in the box and see what we got. Okay, folks, Gary's got one on now.
It ain't a catfish.
It ain't a catfish, huh? Oh, yeah, that's a crappie. He might keep. We'll check him and see. If he don't, we'll throw him back. If he does, we'll put him in the box. Okay, folks, we got another good crappie there. Let's get him in the box. See if we can find a few more of his brothers there.
Oh, I'm just throwing them in the box.
Just throwing them in the box. There's another nice 14-incher. Let's see if we can get another minnow on, try him a little more. All right, Gary's got one on there. He thinks it's a pretty good one. I don't think it's no catfish. He's running like a catfish. No, that's a crappie. No, it's a drum. A drum, okay. All right, Gary's all tangled up there. He got part of the tree and everything, so while he's getting unhung, I caught one and bring him up here and let you look at him, and I'll put him in the box. Got a real nice crappie there, a good 15, maybe 16. We'll get him in the box and see if we can find some more of them. Let's see what the structure looks like. HBS7 I got over right here. Right across from it. Structure. That's where them crappies at down there. 43 foot, might be suspended up there. 30 foot, 25 above that brush. You just gotta play with them, wind up a little at a time, crank or two, hold it a while and see if you can get one to bite. Like I say, they might be anywhere in there, so you got to kind of work with them. All right, Gary's got one on there. He's a crappie. He's gonna be close to keeping. We'll check him and see. Gary's got one on there now. Did he hope it was a crappie? Seemed like a crappie. Come up here and see. Yeah, striper. That's a striper. And Gary's got another one on there. There you go. Right. Gary's got another one on the hook there. See what this one is. Hopefully it ain't no stripe. A little more like a crappie. Oh, it's a trap. He's hooked up again. Let's see what we got this time. Another striper. All right, I got him on film again here. See what he got this time. Oh, big old crappie. Big old crappie. Nice one.
About time.
About time, yeah. You finally got a good minnow on there, it looks like.
Still got my minnow.
Still got him, huh? All right. Oh, yeah. Real nice 14, 15 inches. Get him in there. See if we can find a few more. Okay, yeah, we got a good picture of him. Nice crappie there, 12 inches. we'll put him in the box and see if we can get some more. All right, we got a picture of another there. Nice 11-incher. We'll put him in the box and see what else we can find. All right, there's another good 11.5-incher. See what we can find out. Maybe we got a few more in here we can get. All right, Gary got one on there. He said it feels pretty good. He didn't know what it was, but it felt good. Looks to me like he got a striper. All right. All right, Gary got him another on the hook here. See if this is a crappie. No. Another striper. Okay, folks, I'm kind of cross-handed here a little bit, but anyway, I'll show you another good crappie there, a good 12 inches. Just dropped down and caught. About 40 foot, maybe less than that. He's on top of that brush. So we'll put him in the box. We'll see if we can't put him in the frying pan. All right, I got the camera on now, Gary. Let's see what you got there. Oh, another striper. You need to spit on your hook or something. Get rid of them things. There we go. Got another nice crappie there. A good 11-incher. All right, he'll eat good. Okay, folks, I got one there and brought it up, and then Gary set the hook on something here. I'm hoping that was crappie. No. Another striper. I went you in. This one here, yeah, looks like he's a good 10, 11 inches or more. Throw it on here and see. Oh, Lord, yeah, he go 11 inches, look out. All right. Okay, folks, I'm down here at Blue Springs. Had to break through the ice to get out here. Got my son with me there, Paul, so I'm gonna let him try to drown the minnow and see if he can catch something. So stick with us and remember the sponsors. Let's go fishing. All right, Paul's hooked up on one there, but we don't think he's a crappie. I think he may have some whiskers. He's pulling on him anyway. Look there. Yeah. He got whiskers, all right. Yeah. Okay, we'll get him off and see if we can get a crappie.
All right. Looks like Dad finally got one.
Yeah.
Oh, small crappie.
Caught him a nice crappie there.
Good size.
Hooked him twice, looks like. Anyway, he's a whopper of a crappie. Good 16-incher, fat and ready to go. We'll see if we can't get straightened out here and get another minnow on. Maybe we can catch some more.
All right, folks. Looks like Dad's got another one online.
Two stripers. What do you think of that? 2 stripes and one bound.
All right, Mike. Yeah, you done pretty good. Give us some lowdown, and I want you to talk about that right there too.
Well, this is your deal here, as you found over there.
Well, I know,
They're
but
making
that's
up that got steel leaders on it and stuff there, and place to put a couple of hooks and a sinker on it, and tie on to this and up here on your line. I wished it had a swivel up here. I guess you could tie it on your line, the swivel, and then hook that onto the swivel or something, where you don't twist up so bad.
yeah.
Like I say, I usually got a swivel to start off with, and it probably might be a pretty good rig out there with a sinker and everything. I hadn't tried it out yet or nothing, but
Well, you need to try it, Mike, see if it's going to work.
yeah, probably do.
Shoot.
Probably do.
Yeah, I want you to try that thing out.
Yeah.
Don't forget it either. Take it when you get out of the truck tonight. Make sure it's in your pocket.
If I ain't mistaken, there when Jeff Parrott was talking about finding that warmer water at the steam plant, I think several years ago, whenever they come up and said that they could not heat the water up more than 10 degrees or let it cool off any more than 10 that they're putting in the water. Of course, I don't think it's ever going to cool off more, but it's got to stay within 10 degrees of what the water is coming down the river.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew there was definitely something because that used to be as good a place on the lake as you could get.
The only problem was in the wintertime, that water was so daggone warm and that cold air and stuff, it'd be so daggone foggy.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't see yourself in the cove.
No.
I agree with that, yeah. Seen it a lot. And, but, you know, I'm going to tell this right quick. We had a union tournament, and I don't know where you was at. It was in the IOUV, or was you there that day? I can't remember.
Don't think it was.
Yeah, I don't think he was either. Where was you at?
Which one was it? I tell you.
Shoot, it was years ago. We was down at Ladd's Landing, and we got everybody in the water and everything. I was in my boat, and I took off and ran up there at that pole marker on the clinch side. Second dead blame cast, caught one about 3.5, about 3 pounds, about more or less about 3 pounds. Well, I fished the rest, fished several other places there and caught a couple of small fish. I was throwing a homemade crankbait and this, that, and the other. And it was getting about 10 o'clock, I guess. And I thought, okay. So I ran down to the steam plant. And the weekend before that, I had Wesley with me, and I caught one off that point that runs that back out across the cove there, about a 4-pounder. And I said, boy, I'd sure like to have one of them there next weekend. Well, anyway, I had that in the live well, about 2 pounds, and so I went, started fishing there, and I got back there in that cove there, and that long point runs out there. And I had a jerk bait on. I threw that jerk bait out there, and it didn't hit. I hit it twice, and the fight was on. Got that in the boat, stepped right back up on the front of the boat, threw it out there, twitched that thing about twice, bam. There was another 4-pounder better. I got him in the boat, and you step back up on the front of the boat, throw right at the same. I used them chimney stacks for a monitor or a location, and I was throwing within a foot or two of each cast, and I switched that thing. Anyway, I had that fish in the live well that was 2 pounds, and I had 5 of them 4-pounders, and. It was so damn funny. I mean, it was just unreal, and that's what it was. I don't know if I could have stayed there and caught 4 or 5 more, but they was a school of bass right there, and it was 11 and a half, 12 foot deep, and like I said, I jerk that jerk bait about twice to 3 times, and then they just load up on it and. Had 3 sets of hooks. It wasn't going to get off. And but I had a ball. And then when we got to the weigh-in, it was something else. Chester and David Ray had sat down there on that point for about 2 or 3 hours that morning.
Yeah.
And I said, and I had no idea, but I was going on into the pocket, but they was already gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they, that's where they stopped at, and I went up the rake, the clinch there, and around Ronnie Brown Slough and this, that, and the other. And like I said, about 3 hours, I wound up down there, and I didn't even slow down at the main point going in. I just went over there and turned around, went up towards the culvert there, and come back around, and that's where they'd caught that 4-pounder the week, the 2 days or anyway, that following weekend. And then when I went in the creek or in the cove there and caught them 5 big ones, I said, "Daggone, what a dang mess."
Yeah.
They could not figure out what was going on, and I told David Ray, I said, I thought you'd stopped on that point down there. We did. And I said, well, what happened? Well, I mean, I don't know. We just caught one little old fish down there, and that was it. I said, well, heck, I hate to hear that. They must have just come up whenever I got there.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. It was something else. But anyway, you're right about the water temperature. That come up several years ago, and it can't be more than a 10 degrees change either way. Is that right?
Yeah, that's for that.
So, but it's something else. Is there anything else on the film that you can think of that you want to talk about?
No, not right offhand. Like I say, I showed that depth finder there, and what it was showing me, where we was on top of some structure there, and of course, that spot lock, you was weaving in and out and pulling up and drifting around there, and the jag or whatever they call it on there, it'd let you get so far off before it pull back in on it. And stuff, but the minnows was down there in that stuff, and Gary caught one big crappie there, and he drug a minnow that was his tail was still sticking out of its mouth, and he reached and pulled it out, and that dang minnow was 4 or 5 inches long, and he pulled out into its mouth and stuff, but. Everybody pretty much seen the rig I was throwing to, and Gary just had a 1-hook rig there that he was fishing and stuff. But biggest problem we had when we went down there that one day, everywhere we went, we run around for 3 hours down there trying to find minnows. Went down to the crossroads, 10 Mile, Midtown, you name it, and everybody you talked to was out of minnows. Nobody had any minnows there. So we had some in the bucket and fished on them there for a little while and got down. I guess I had maybe a dozen or less in the bucket, and that's when I got and started putting a white grub on that hook.
Yeah.
And I caught a few fish on it. But Gary was still using the minnows that we had left and stuff there. But, we had a pretty good time down there. Like I say, some trips at the dang stripe and catfish wear you out. The last trip we made down there, I think only had was 4 crappie. But we wasn't hardly catching any stripe or catfish either.
Right.
I mean, it's like a whole different thing. And we go back into the creeks and come back out fishing different structure there and stuff, and different depths, and 18, 20 foot and 25, 30 foot, and you come out and fishing different depths there and stuff, trying to find them, looking for them and stuff, and couldn't find them, and plumb out to 46 foot in places, and never did get on any crappie. You just beat all I ever seen. You couldn't find the minnows either. I mean, it had been, like I say, balls of minnows out there, but 20 foot or deeper, and then all of a sudden it's gone. I don't know where they went. I went plumb out on again the channel itself in 70 foot of water looking for them up and down through there. Couldn't find no minnows. I don't know where they went to. But evidently the crappie went with them.
I don't, I was down there twice, and the first day I was down there, I throwed just about everything in the world and had a bite, and the fish hit the bait, and I missed him, and I threw it back 2 or 3 times and never did get another thing. And then fished pretty much the whole part of that day, and went back the next day or 2 days later and caught 2 drum.
Mm-hmm.
They was 4 pound or better. I never got them in, but never had, I fished back in the pockets some, back out on the channel some, and never done a bit of good.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't surprise me one bit. And I fished some what I thought was some pretty good places, or had been over the years.
Yeah.
But couldn't get a bite. I mean, I was in Whites Creek and down the river. You guys were on down below me there,
Mm-hmm.
and crappie fishing, and I've hit 4 or 5 places down through there and never got a bite. And I tried several different techniques, and this a rig, a daggum crankbait, just trying different things, different colors, and still couldn't get a bite.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of what's going on, But unlike Jeff and them, I wanted to let them know, it was like 31 degrees back there, or 41 degrees back there in Mill Creek. And the time I got up to Dollar Island, I was up in the 45, 47 degree mark,
Yes, sir.
and it just kept warming up as I'd work my, run over here and fish a little bit and look at the temperature and go up and fish a little more looking at the temperature, and never did get any satisfaction. But I caught them 2 that morning over there in what do we call that over there? Where they put the tournament, have the tournaments in all the time?
Rockwood?
No, we're up north.
Oh, what, North 19 or?
No, straight across the lake over there, Big Ridge.
Big Ridge.
Big Ridge.
Yeah.
And I was right out there at the mouth of there, and them 2 fish wasn't 50 yards apart.
Mm-hmm.
But they were two pretty smallmouth, but they was, they wasn't keeper size. They was, I think they had to be 18 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these was 2 15s, and
Mm-hmm.
but never did get another bite. I even run down the lake down there on that bluff line, and fished 100 yards of that, and never got a bite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's I don't know what to think. Bill, are you listening? I hope he is. I hope he's
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Are you listening, Bill? I'm gonna call him here right quick. Siri, call Bill Nichols home.
Calling Bill Nichols home.
Let's see what he said. You reckon he may already be in there? No. I thought he was fixing to pick up, but it doesn't look like it. He may already be in the bed.
Could be.
Could be.
Maybe watching a ball game or something.
Yeah. We'll get him, or I will tomorrow, email you one and see what he's doing. An old guy I know, worked with, fished with, Wayne Crabtree. If somebody knows anything about Wayne, I'd sure appreciate you giving me a call. I'd like to get up with him and go visit and that kind of thing. So Wayne Crabtree,
Yeah.
sure enough,
Yeah.
he's a dandy. Mike, what do you think about the next? What are we going to do for the next month? We've done shot 1 month here already.
Yeah.
We're going to just keep trying to fish for them
May
crappie.
get to go another trip or two down to try to catch some more crappie, but we may try to go down to Del Holler next week. It's supposed to be pretty fair, warm temperature-wise. Don't know about the rain and stuff, but have to see about that. Check it out and see.
Well, I talked to George a couple of times. Let's see, was it Friday? This past Friday, and then I think he had 2 doctor's appointments, and we talked once for, I don't know, 10 or 12 minutes, 15. I was trying to figure out when a good time to go and when it wasn't so good. Bill's wanting to go, and we could stay there at the houseboat, or we could go up to his camper. But he's wanting to go if the weather permits.
Yeah.
Basically George is crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's catching some crappie here and there in places, and then catching some right there off their boat, type situation. So I'd like to think we might get a little bit of fish time there. But Chandler, make sure you let us know when it gets time to close down shop. Got 2 minutes, okay. Folks, we're enjoying this. We really are, and we appreciate all of y'all that are watching. And if you're not, and if you are, get on the phone, give us a call. If we can help you with making your fishing better, we can definitely. I can definitely tell you that they're not there for sure. So. That makes a whole lot of what's going on real easy, and but the fishing is always, good and bad. You have good days and bad days, and so far I'm in a bad day. So we'll keep Mike on the crappie, and my wife's already mad at him because he's been throwing them catfish back, and. All right, and so we're doing that. Anyway, just wanted to thank you all for tuning in, and God bless you. And we hope to see you next month, or the end of February.
Let's go fishing. It's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water